So thank you, Raphael. Thank you, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm sort of new. My name's Emile Devereaux, and I'm new to the Singularity Net world. But Mike Duncan is not, and he's also here. So hopefully I can run through some of the basics and open the floor to him. So what we're working on is an ideation proposal for a biomedical algorithm data auditing service to assess risk, safety, and bias in AI procedures. So we have one other member of the team, and that's Angela Daly, who is a professor of law, and her expertise is in international regulation and governance of AI and digital technologies. So I'm based also in the UK, and my area of expertise is participatory design methods and institutional EDI. So briefly on the kind of background and demonstrated need, we're starting with risk and safety assessment as a intrinsic part of biomedical practice. So obviously one of the more challenging places to and most necessary places to assess risk and safety is in the medical area. And then also against the backdrop of increasing popular awareness of building checks and balances into AI procedures. So we're drawing on Mike Duncan's decade of work in AI development in the area of longevity and his background in medical practice. And the end goal, although that's not what this proposal is for, we're really at the beginning stages at this point. But the end goal is to create a data auditing service to run on the Singularity Net network and be there to assess risk and safety for different AI procedures. So Mike will be able to say more about that shortly. So for this ideation phase, it's really about engaging with the various stakeholders and assessing the areas for evaluating safety and bias. So the first milestone involves a literature review for scoping and mapping the terrain that we want to look at or where the sort of priorities should be. The second milestone is about engaging specifically with Rejuve Bio to look at where safety and bias assessment should come in relative to their biomedical work. The milestone 3 opens it up. So it's an iterative process where we'll then take those frameworks that we've established and engage with the Singularity Net ecosystem. And from there, we will develop the international law and policy end of it, and then kind of at the end, have a proposal for a full deep funding proposal for that auditing service.